Right, this is Breakfast Daily on City TV. And you know what, so we've been having some serious conversations, affecting our lives as Ghanaians. But now, there are certain things that you call on the government to do. You call on your MP, your MCE, whoever is in authority. But there are other things that you must know that your life is in your hands, like staying healthy, like looking well,
Yes.
And we most of the time preach healthy living, and so we are particularly concerned about medication, about a whole lot of stuff, looking beautiful. We are looking at cosmetics. We spend so much money, but did you know that, you can stay nourished from the food that you are eating? And that is why Akosia Yadom is here to let us know what we should be eating, We are trying to, so you hear, oh, Gary can help you do this, then we are eating Gary left and right, Then tomorrow you hear that, oh, Mari can help you do this, then everybody, sometimes you just want to stay healthy, eat right, but what are you eating and for what, Akosia, thank you. Please educate us.
It's a pleasure.
How true is the saying that you are what you eat?
It is.
How
Very true.
It is true because if you are eating something that is doing your cholesterol health some good, then when people are buying or being given Lipitor for cholesterol, hypercholesterolemia, you are not there.
Yeah.
And we know that if we don't even know cholesterol, too much of it, the LDL one, those are the bad ones because we have good cholesterol and bad cholesterol, and God in his wisdom made available the HDL, so we need cholesterol, but what we are eating is blessing us sort of with the LDL, so most of that is from what we are putting in us, and it goes a long way to affect your cholesterol health, which makes you put you at risk of cardiovascular diseases, and under that you can have people who have irregular heartbeats. You can even suffer a heart attack for it, because if your heart is not clearly protected, then there is something wrong with it. I love what I do so much because I am not a lover of medication. And from infancy, they know junior doctor is in. I'm telling you, don't give me chloroquine. Don't give me para. You make me more sick. And so I've been aware of my body since infancy. So most of the doctors thought because I told you, I knew my body. Even though I was 12 or 11, I knew that para made me more sick. So I don't like para. I don't, till this date, I am not comfortable with para unless that's the only thing I have, because I'm aware of my body. The heart, if you want to really protect your heart, it is not always about medication. You can do the public health aspect of preventive medicine so that you don't even have to find yourself there. Now, if you are eating omega-3 rich foods, that's the nutrient that protects the heart. An example of food with that has to do with salmon, sardine. They are good. I know the sardine is tricky because in Ghana here, what has the oil and then a bit of fluid on around it is what we call sardine. But they are proper sardines. So when you go to the fish gurus and you ask for sardine or sardine, you'll be given sardine. But if it's difficult to find, salmon is common when it comes to our country Ghana here. So at least you know that you are getting your omega-3 fatty acid needs from an example like salmon. And then aside salmon, we have tomatoes. Blessed with vitamin C. So I tell people that we love to, even have a shanty, but I love kenke more than fufu. And so there is a way to twist your food in such a way that you can represent the balanced diet on your plate. Because if you want to eat the kenke with the red pepper or shito with just few 1,000 of fish, in a sense, you are not getting the balanced diet thing on that plate. So you can twist it. We don't buy dandelions in Ghana. All you need is salt in water just to clean the dandelion. Or if you have vinegar, it works perfectly. Then you just slice some tomatoes and onions, and if you have some green peppers, just to have a colorful bowl. In that sense, you are representing what we call the balanced diet, because if you should go through the 4-star diet that the World Health expects all people living on planet Earth to eat, look into, you are satisfying the staples, which is the kabo for the kenke, the fish for the animal products and protein, and then the vegetables for the vegetables and fruit category. And then definitely, because your fish was fried, you would do yourself some good as far as essential fats are also concerned. We have salt in there, so the essential fats and some minerals. You have salt being part of your mako or your pepper, and then your shito will definitely come with some shrimps and some fish powder and what have you. So we should always put it in mind. It's not about you entering the fancy restaurants to get what somebody is getting at 100 cedis.
Some exotic
with
salads
your
and
7
stuff like
cedis
that,
or your 5 cedis. We don't buy dandelions
even
here.
from your backyard garden.
Yes, we don't buy certain things here. You can just twist it a little bit and then make sure that if Frema can buy 200 cedis and I can afford 10 cedis, we are all representing balanced diet on our plate. So that is that for the heart. We have fatty foods. I've spoken about the LDL and how bad it can be to our health. So people enjoy fatty meat. I'll go there. Pork. Pork has lard. And the fat lard is healthier than other fats.
Okay.
But
no, because this afternoon I'll eat pork.
But you see, in Ghana, preaching moderation, it's something that is always difficult because we can afford it. Somebody can buy a whole pack, the pack 1 of mangoes and eat it and tell you I'm taking snack. Master, you just ate fufu. We are in the same.
You eat fruit and you are so satisfied.
You are satisfied. We don't eat properly.
Yeah.
It's a snack. So you should just play just a dessert bowl.
Okay.
Go and find a dessert bowl, whatever you are calling a dessert.
But you know, so that is relative. So maybe if you can tell us, okay, so if you are eating mango,
we
because
used to have
my dessert bowl,
we used to have this nice dessert bowls in studio, but it's been a while I saw them. So for the dessert bowl, it's even serious because I will struggle still. But
it shouldn't
okay,
be.
so
I mean, if you cup your hand, right? It shouldn't be bigger than your hand.
But the mangoes is difficult because of the sizes of the mangoes.
Okay.
But whatever you are eating, especially when you buy salads from the
like a salad
ShopRite
bar.
or what have you, they have these small bowls, like plain plastic small bowls that can pass for your dessert bowl. Or when you go for parties, the one they put your meat pie and your chicken in, that small one can pass for your dessert. You don't eat so much because you can afford it.
Okay, so now it's not about affordability. It's more of consistency. So let's say I'm not eating fruits every day. If I get fruits to sit down, can I eat as much maybe to make up for the rest of the week?
No, please.
Okay.
No, please. No, please. So in Ghana, we enjoy banana like bunch.
Yeah.
But
you buy granola, then you sit down and
for looking at your size, you may need just 2 to 3 fingers of that. And then your daily need of potassium is met.
But you can't store.
Oh, Frema.
No, I'm asking. No, it's
you
a general
store.
question, you know. Because sometimes you realize that, I've not eaten fruits in a while.
So I want to eat.
So you don't have to do it. Our bodies are designed in such a way that our bodies, they do respect themselves a lot.
Okay.
So if my daily need of potassium can be found, for example, in 3 fingers of banana, the body is sorted as far as potassium is concerned. For that day. Okay. So whatever you decide to indulge in, and if you are doing other potassium-rich foods, you should be guided. For instance, there are guys who enjoy a lot of the kubensio or coconut juice.
Yeah.
So you want to take a whole bottle of coconut juice, let's say these 2, and then come again and eat kodudro or a bunch of banana. You are loading a lot of potassium,
which is not good for your body.
With hyperkalemia. Now, I'm beginning to see clients with high potassium conditions, the hyperkalemia condition, and we are preaching nutrients doesn't mean we should abuse it because we need sugar. I need glucose to be able to talk to you, to sit here and talk. But too much of it can push me into diabetes. So that's how come nutritionists will come in, because eat this way. But the nutrients can be good, but if you don't play the card so well, it can turn to hurt you. So for the heart, that is it. For bowel movement, I want to touch about some of them because they are important. Now, bowel movement, what will be obvious for us to notice on the outside is that Akosia always has a flat tummy, Frema has a flat tummy. There are people who can go 3 days, even a week, without using the loo. And I ask them, so you ate today, you will eat tomorrow, you eat the day after tomorrow, all the way to Friday. So you are hoarding this high level of waste.
That their body is not.
There are people like that. I've met. What I do, you're exposed to a lot of things. I can't discuss that. Frema was the one telling me this. But people can go 3 days, 5 days until I started practicing. I didn't even know that there were human beings who could go a week without using the loo.
Is it their body make or they
That
have
is
trained
how
themselves?
Some are born like that, and there can even be babies or children who go every 3 days.
Okay.
And that it's a problem because for me, until something pops out, I'm not dressing up because I can't have that pouch in front of me.
So is it that the diet lacks the necessary triggers to cause bowel movement, or what? What is
you
it
need
that-
to you need to know your body. I take bread a lot, but I don't constipate on bread. What am I adding to whatever I'm having? There is no way I would just break bread and be eating without adding anything to it. But there are some people who can go for a bar of bread, even though it is more than the portion they are supposed to take a day, and then expect
when it's freshly baked, you know, I mean, a loaf, I mean, with butter, you know,
it's very deceptive.
I don't know why you are. She needed to be a fancy.
No, but sometimes, you know, some of the temptation, you
bread
ask for forgiveness.
It's nice.
You know,
Hot bread has
it's
no
nice.
preference.
It's nice.
That's
what I'm saying.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. That you see, portion is everything, because your body, for all you know, is just working with 1/4 of what you have taken, and so all the excess will be lying in your belly. I'm yet to see somebody eat so much that nefua pie. It doesn't happen. But ask yourself, is your body going to use everything? That is how come when we draw samples or we test your blood sugar levels, we see that there is still glucose floating, because the body has used the 10 in it. So the other 40 lying there. Whoever wants to use it, and diabetes will use it, hypertension will use it, because it is available, and so we have to find something to do with it. So fiber-rich foods are very good as far as helping you with bowel movement. Watermelon, excellent. Banana has fiber in there, and then almost all our vegetables will help you. Some fruits like the citric family fruits, orange, very blessed, a lot of fiber. Don't eat orange by sucking the juice and just throwing it away. The chaff in there is what helps you as far as you having free bowel movement. So if you're a parent and you want to also even help your children, I think that most of us start introduction of fruit very late as far as our children are concerned. So when they have to go to school, it is fruit time, they act like they are being poisoned. It's because that introduction didn't happen. So when you come to me 6 months, I tell you, introduce fruit. Just bring some of the juice out and feed the child with it. When the child grows and you give this child watermelon, even though you've not squeezed it, the child already knows what watermelon is, and so embracing it, it's not difficult. And then we have bones. Now for bones, calcium, vitamin D. Vitamin D, you need to get some sunlight exposure. If for some reasons you have very, very much depleted levels and we need to do supplementation for you, I think it has to be discussed. You and your healthcare giver should discuss that, so that the right supplements, because there are dosages and what have you. So if I say vitamin D here, my age might be different from your father's age, your mother's age, and so you need to discuss to know the right dosage to be given to you. Then we talk about the skin, which is of importance to a lot of men now, and even women. Vitamin C rich foods, beta carotene rich foods, they are also good as far as you improving on your skin health. The salmon will come in here. Green tea, it's not the green teas they are selling to us. I will give you examples. Matcha tea from Asia. It's very good. We have sencha, we have konacha, but matcha is very, very easier to find in Ghana now. When you go to the bigger shopping outlets, you can have matcha tea, and that will help you. Beta carotene foods, carrots, you will never go wrong. There are pregnant women who are always eating carrots because they want their babies to come out looking a certain way. That will also help you. So you want that flawless and that nice skin tone. So eating a wide range of vegetables will supply you with a lot of needs as far as your skin needs are concerned. Now the brain, omega-3 fatty acid. Now I made these notes, and I just walked in after talking to you. I go out and somebody is asking me something about something I just sat here to talk about and I can't remember. Then there is a problem. So you need to improve on your memory. You need to improve on how you are able to think, and that has to do with how much of omega-3 you are investing as an individual, and eating foods like salmon or the ones we earlier spoken about, hearty foods will go a long way to also help you as far as your brain power is concerned. Now it helps you to live productively and you are able to think on your feet. I know you need to think on your feet sometimes. And then bones, we've spoken about it. Bone density, it's a problem when it comes to even osteoporosis in women. Now, if you are eating calcium, vitamin D rich foods, especially if you are somebody in your 40s. I know a woman who had menopause at 35. If you know the family you are coming from, you should be guided on the things you need to prep yourself for. So in my house, I know that we do that menopause in our 50s. So 45, you can start adjusting and doing certain things to make sure that you are improving on yourself as far as reducing your risk of osteoporosis is concerned, because it can really take a toll on the women. Misisi, Mikotoje, today they are complaining about this joint and that joint, and it could be as a result of depleters of calcium. And at that age, a lot of people being handle milk, they become lactose intolerant, but they need a lot of calcium. So if you cannot do with the milk products, you can do even broth. Broth is bones, the stock from bones. So you can just have some vegetables in there. Make sure obviously salt and spices are reduced. You can use natural spices like onions, ginger, garlic, and then a pinch of salt just to make a broth, something like soup. And then add it to your plain boiled rice. If you have roasted chicken, grilled chicken, even if it's boiled egg, you have done some goodness to your body. And then we have the heart, we have the hair. We've spoken about the skin, the brain, the eyes, the bones, the bowels, and then we have spoken also about heart and then the hair. And now about the bowel, I'll talk also about vitamin C and vitamin K, rich food also. They will also help you as far as you getting the flat tummy. We all want is concerned. Now, if you are, like I said, if you are not able to use the loo and you have things here, a lot of people know, how do I get rid of this pouch, because I don't like it, but I want my shape maintained. I don't want anything taking. I don't want to lose weight. I have one like that. She wants to just get rid of that thing sitting in there. And sometimes it could be as a result of the bloating that has happened, because obviously, let's say I had coleslaw. That food sitting there alone, it's going bad. And so if, for instance, I am unable to let whatever has to come out, and there are a lot of fermentation going on, especially if the larger and the smaller intestines couldn't work on it. If you're a fast eater, you need to be watchful with whatever we are talking about, because some people take less than 20 minutes to finish their foods. Already, you have a problem. You also go to the loo 3 times and 3 days, every 3 days. It means that for you, fermentation and bloating might be seriously going on. And so there are some people, you meet them, they've done everything, they've bought all the teas, all the whatever, but they still have that pouch, and they don't understand why you are eating, but still don't have that pouch.
Wow. I'm sure a lot of people are watching right now who want to get into further conversations with you. How do they get in touch?
Okay, so you can just get in touch with me on Instagram at the Nutritionist Akosia, at the Nutritionist Akosia, on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Nutritionist Akosia, and you can WhatsApp me on 0243350020.
All right.
Thank you, Akosia. So it all boils down to eating right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so some of us who can't make time for the gym will make it.
Exercising is also important for the heart. Cardio. Let me add, please. Cardio. Very, very
important.
I
will exercise. We will eat. Oh my God.
You wanted to run away from exercise.
I know your stairs can be a workout gym on its own.
I mean, for those of us here, we are exercising all the time. Because getting to this
studio. But you deliberately, for heart, cardio. You need cardio.
It's not enough.
And go to a good gym so that you don't lose weight trying to work on your cardio.
Thank you very much.
Cardiac health. It's always a pleasure.